Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Five seconds remaining.
Looks like similar bands coming out here. Yep, same exact bands. And same exact picks. Oracle first phase. Worked out well from the last game. Why change what ain't broke? Or something like that. Dry Squad might look to change it up here. Thinking about their first pick.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
They first pick Ogre Magi. This is a new strat, so they're probably going to look to go for a carry that can really capitalize on that Bloodlust. I don't know how early they're going to pick up that carry, though. Could be looking at like a Juggernaut. Medusa. Medusa's...
10 seconds
people like to play Medusa mid a lot now, though, so it might be a Medusa mid, who knows.
5 seconds remaining.
Kind of silly to pick it up this early, though, as she is fairly easy to counter.
Reserve time.
Although Stone Gaze is a very strong spell. Very, very annoying to play against. Thinking a long time about this second pick.
Timber Saw.
So they go for the Timber Saw first phase. Looks like they're gonna be mid here. Was banned out in the second phase by TSB last game, but looks like they're prioritizing it higher now.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
TSB looking for the second pick here. I'm trying to figure out what my issue is, sorry, with the... I can't click on heroes. It's very annoying.
Bat Rider.
Looks like they're gonna go for off-lane Bat Rider for Nova. Not seen him play that hero very much, so gonna be interesting how he performs, but it is definitely pretty good against Timber, so
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team ban.
Vengeful Spirit banned. Just a counter to the Batrider. Ricky's banned out too. Very good performance last game from Sauce.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Alright, so they took a lot of time for the bans here
Radiant
while I was
team
trying to figure out my problem. So, Beastmaster banned out, and it looks like Keeper of the Light? Okay. I guess they're just scared of Mana Leak, but I don't think that TSB plays Coddle. So, I mean, I guess they might have played Coddle, I'm not
10
sure. I have not
seconds
seen
remaining.
Sauce or J1 play Coddle ever.
5
I guess maybe
seconds
J1,
remaining.
but...
Reserve time.
Dry Scott really burning into their reserve time. They're not really sure what they want to do now. I think they might be a little tilted after that loss they just had. Hope that's not the case. Well, a good game of Dota. No stomps. No stomps a lot. They go for the Terror Blade. Oh boy, we're gonna see some big numbers come out. Oh man. They just go straight back for the Sven.
Radiant team.
Okay. Hey, it's tried and true. Why not? Sven, the armor from Warcry is really good against Terrorblade. As Terrorblade is 100% right-click physical damage. Just gotta watch out
10
because Sunder will
seconds
ruin him.
remaining.
If he's not careful, I wouldn't be surprised to see him go
5
Lincolns this
seconds
game, honestly.
remaining.
Would not be surprised.
Bane.
If they go for the Bane,
Dire team pick.
Bane is gonna destroy Sven early game. If he maxes Enfeeble,
Tinker.
but they're gonna go for the Tinker. Tinker is a
Radiant
specialty
team
of cronies. Gotta fall back on that. His chance is gonna be good against Terrorblade and the burst magical damage. He's gonna have troubles with Bane's disables too, but we'll see. We'll see how it turns out.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Yeah, for anybody that's just joining, if you know how to fix... I'm having this problem where if I try to click on hero portraits on the top, or if I try to click on hero portraits in game, it does nothing. It doesn't select a hero. If I have to box drag over heroes in order to select them, and it is extremely annoying to try to spectate
10 seconds remaining.
like that. If you have any idea how to...
5
or like
seconds
how
remaining.
what would fix that, that would be amazing.
Reserve time.
I don't think he's actually sponsored by BenQ. Don't believe him. Lion band coming out. Lion is a good hero. Magical Burst is good against Terrorblade, good against Timbersaw. Like they are going to look for another support here on the side of TSB, as Dry Squad are probably going to look for a offlaner. They want to go the
Dire
classic
team
offlane
pick.
Terrorblade. Looks like TSB think Dry Squad is going to run a Timbersaw offlane, as they do ban out the Storm. Gonna see what TSB are gonna go here for the last
10
pick.
seconds remaining.
Gonna look for the Sauce Hero.
5 seconds
Do
remaining.
have a little bit of time to think about it. Trying to think of what would be good here. Something that
Resolve
purges
time.
stuns. That's not like I could see a Baden being okay in this game. Baden is really good against Bane, like really good against Bane. Good against Terrorblade too, because of the ultimate.
10 seconds remaining.
You go for Disruptor though. Disruptor's
Radiant team pick.
good against Timbersaw a lot, and he's just an overall good hero. I think he's very undervalued as a support. Glimpse is just a really, really good spell. Static Storm is a very good ultimate when paired with his Kinetic Field, and Thunder Strike is just so annoying to
10
deal with in lane.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Go out for the zero
Reserve
Agi hero.
time.
They got 4-8 heroes in the Sven. This will be an interesting game.
10 seconds remaining.
Invoker comes out, so it is an offlane Timbersaw. It looks like. As yeah, Jesus picks up the Timbersaw, so it is gonna be offlane. And we're gonna maybe see some styling if Ellipsis doesn't get crushed brutally by Crony. As Crony, people disrespect. Crony goes the 4-4-0-1 build on his Tinker, and people really do not understand how much damage output, how much burst damage that allows. They go into lane with 400 health, and all of a sudden they have 0 health, and they don't know what happened.
Prepare for battle.
But we'll see how it turns out. As the classic Sunstrike in the base to scout. Comes out here. Yeah, this is really annoying. I don't know how to fix it. Yeah, they fucked up their banner. They made a little, but I think they're gonna try to fight here at the top, but I think that Dry Squad are
30
just gonna
seconds to
completely
battle.
dodge here. Gonna be a 1-for-1 rune trade. Jesus trying to see if he can do anything, but he's just going to get poked, and it's just going to be another 1-for-1 rune trade, mid for
The
mid.
battle begins.
Well-gotten gains.
Smart money.
Thought about that one for a sec. He's like, I want to look at how shiny that is before eating it. Like pretty standard, predictable lanes coming out here. Tri-lane of Sven, Disruptor, Oracle, and they do get the D ward. Very nice. So they are going to have that camp available to them. Assuming they block their own camp. No, they did not. Alright, looks like that Rider's trying to be a little bit aggressive, but I don't know how much he's going to do. He's got to be careful. Bane actually has level 1 Nightmare. Did not go. Sometimes you see Banes. A lot of times I like going Brain Sap level 1 because you can just harass. It's 70 mana cost at level 1, and it's just such good harass. Such a good harass tool. So Ogre Magi is going to try to bully the Tinker out here. Going to succeed in doing that as Tinker has not touched the creep yet, while Invoker is 5 and 4. Oh, Ben. Oh, wow, I am bad. Okay, Batrider got a kill on Terrorblade because he outplayed the shit out of him. That's what happened. Okay, cool. And now he's just gonna leave because he's really fast and has fire behind him. Awesome. And he has a Windlace. Windlace is OP. He did not buy his boost from the side. Oh well. Like, yeah, he's just gonna run back to base anyways. Not a big deal. Yeah, Tinker's really gonna have a hard time here. Crony is getting bullied out by this Ogre Magi Invoker combo. As if Invoker needed more help in lane.
Selfish.
While Timbersaw is getting bullied out just as hard. Tinker is. No, he has that level 1 reactive armor. Gets the glimpse off, and they might be able to get a kill on him here. No, they're just going to poke him some more. His reactive armor does heal him up. Ben does not commit the stun. Oh, Crony has 1-0 to the 13. No, it's 2-0. 2-0 to the 13-7 from this Invoker. So this Ogre Magi is completely destroying this Tinker's lane. He's not able to find the under tower less. He's struggling so hard, and they're going to go back onto the Timbersaw. Oh, is he going to get the glimpse off? He's going to get the glimpse. Oh, yeah, I don't think he has it. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. Timbersaw's going to have to go back to base, though, after... Oh, he's just going to salve up and be fine. Meanwhile, Batrider is trying to go in again, but it looks like he's just going to get taken out. No kill this time, as the Metamorphosis is popped from Zegdal. And Nova gets taken out. Christian, Crony have to go back to base.
Dire's bottom
Walking
tower
up looks
is
like.
under attack.
Alright, so see, I can click on the hero that I'm already looking at. Can't click. Very, very odd. Dabbleman once again topping the net worth, or topping the last day board. Vastly out hitting this Terrorblade, actually. This Terrorblade's not getting a whole lot of farm. His Batrider is making his life very hard. Oh. So, Crony is disconnected. Oh, are we good? We're good. We're good. And Terrorblade actually is going to die. He has a lot of picking napalm. And he just gets taken out. Oh, you got him. Yeah, you did. Alright. Crony able to get... Okay, Crony's got 3 last hits now, but he's just going to get... Oh, is he actually going to die here as the Ignite Cold Snap combo? He might die here, but he's going to get a rotation in from... both of his supports, but he actually just gets taken out as he tries to turn around and get a laser, but it looks like the supports might... Oh, they do get the glimpse off, and they might be able to take out the Invoker here. As, yeah, they do take him out, the Purifying Flames, but Ogre Magi turns around and takes out J1. And the Invoker for
Radiant's top tower is
2
under attack.
trade here. They do kill the Invoker, but Invoker is still vastly ahead of this Tinker. If we look at net worth. Ellipsis has 2,100 net worth to Tinker's 1,000 net worth. This mid lane is... It's not looking like last game. Last game, Crony and Calypsis were very even. This game, Calypsis is completely dominating his lane. And while Dabbleman is just doing Sven things. Does have to be careful here, though. Alright, he's fine. Nova's doing Batrider things. He's actually, looks like he might die here. There is no mana for another Brain Sap, but... Oh, is he okay? He looks like he's good. He does have the Tranquil Boots now, so he's just gonna opt to go back to base as he's pretty low on mana. Invoker looks like he's gonna go for the drums build, yep.
Dire's bottom tower
No, wait,
is
what
under
is he
attack.
doing? Oh, he's probably going drums.
Dire's
I look at Iron
structures
Branch
are
Ring
fortified.
Region and I see, oh, what is happening here? Timbersaw just died to a solo Oracle. Okay. Cool. I guess he was low farming the camp and Oracle just spotted him out. J1 making the plays. Alright. Got Devilman getting a lot of farm again. Hopefully he can take over the mid game while Crony catches up on his tanker because Crony is not having fun. He's got 5 last hits to Evoker's 34. Completely shut down in this lane.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Does look like the supports of TSB are just gonna let him suffer while they secure Davileman's farm though. Figuring Crony can just come back in the mid game. Back there, that was weird. Nope, is J1 gonna get taken out here by 13 AM? I'm just gonna get oh, he does get cancelled. Oh boy. Gonna try to juke him out and and juke successful.
Dire's top tower is
Sunstrike
under attack.
comes out from Evoker, but he does miss it. As Davileman is still vastly out
Dire's
farming
bottom tower is under
Ekdal
attack.
here. Okay, so yeah, he sold his Iron Branch. He's going drums. I was like, why would he be going Hedress? Is he going Lads or Mech? No, he's going drums. That makes sense.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Looks like Davileman's got the same formula as last game, just bully his off-laner out of lane until he gets a free lane and then push into the tower and just get as much farm as possible. He has 71 last hits at 8.5 minutes in. That is incredible.
Radiant's top tower is
Incredible
under
farming
attack.
rate.
Radiant structures are fortified.
He does take out the
Radiant's
tier
top
1
tower
top,
has
first
fallen.
tower of the game. Yeah, if we look at the net worth, even though this Invoker's been dominating this mid lane, Davileman has the highest net worth by far. Christian's still feeling sad. 2,200 net worth. Does have the drums complete. Didn't go for the Midas, which is kind of strange considering how well his lane went. Usually, especially he's going Exor build, you definitely want those levels. That level boost that you get from the Hand of Midas.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Like Terrorblade's gonna do Terrorblade things and just siege into the top tower. And does succeed. And Nova's just gonna, is he gonna just feed away his life? Oh, the Metamorphosis does end, so he'll probably be able to get out. Actually, he's gonna turn on the Terrorblade. As Terrorblade dies to the Firefly. And the Sunstrike is a swing and a miss here from Ellipsis. Wow, that Terrorblade just went in and underestimated the power of level 4 sticky napalm. He had 3 stacks on him and he just burned down to the Firefly. What has Davileman got out going out to him now? He's got Ogre Club, so he's already got a third of an Echo Saber. Well, what has Terrorblade got? And oh, he's up here. Alright, so he's building up gold. Surprised he didn't finish his power treads yet. He might be going for a boost travel possibility. As they're going to use their first lasso of the game onto the Timbersaw, and it looks like they will be able to take him out with the Purifying Flames.
Faith in fate restored.
Faith in fate is restored. Evoker gonna use this health pot at some point. Open, Crony disconnects again. He's having an internet issue. It's okay, Kree. Alright, looks like Crony's okay now. Right here comes what two-man smoke comes out from J1 and Sauce. But there are 3 heroes mid, so I would not suggest that they go in there. Invoker and Timbersaw are going to shred them. It looks like they're just going to look at the Terrorblade top, and they're going to wrap around, and it looks like this Terrorblade's going to die. As the stun comes out, followed by the Fortune's End, and the damage output is... Oh, the Sunder does come out, though, but Dabbleman's health is just way too high, as Timbersaw does come in and clean up, though. But Terrorblade does die. Oh, the Sunstrike hit Sauce, and he just gets RKO'd by the Brain Sap. So 1 for 2 trade as Sven and Oracle do take a dive. And now Invoker trying to defend himself here as Crony is having a hard time this game. I really feel for him. 2,800 net worth, 12 minutes into the 5,100 of the Invoker. Got half of his boots of travel done. Getting insane lag. Nova's got Blink, Dagger. Very good timing. Dabbleman's almost got his Echo Saber. He's very close. He'll have it after this Ancient stack, I'm pretty sure. They're making a go on J1. J1's just dragging them up to the Sven here. But they all get caught. Oh no, just the Ogre gets caught in the kinetic field.
Is under attack.
As Dabbleman needs to be careful. He is very low. As the Fiend's Grip Sunstrike, but he gets False Promise at the last second to dodge the Fiend's Grip. As Jesus making a go on a Crony here. Nova gets Nightmared up. And it looks like that TSB is just going to back up as nobody dies. Ben could not participate in the fight as Dabbleman is at 380 health. Taking out the Ancient stack. But he does have Echo Saber now, so next fight he'll be very strong. And he just buries out the double salve. Random. Redo. The Travel did come out for Invoker, so it looks like Calypsis is going to not go for the Midas build. Very unusual. Terrorblade also not completing his power treads, opting to go straight for the Dragon Lance after his brown boots. Forts have no money, that's pretty typical. Timbersaw doing. Alright, so he is going for the classic Bloodstone Rush. He's got his Soul Ring Arcanes. And Crony might be in trouble here, as there are 2 people looking at him very hungrily. As the, oh my god, the burst coming out from Crony. That's what I mean about disrespecting the damage. Terrorblade was looking, does he have Sunder? I can't click on him. Oh, and the Glimpse does come out to kill Jesus. But yeah, the damage. Oh, the Static Storm just got whiffed. But yeah, the damage coming out from Tinker has to be respected. Terrorblade was going for the Sunder, and Tinker just turned around and blew him out of the sky. That was a crazy amount of damage. And that kill is gonna give him his boots travel. So Tinker's back in this game. Crony is feeling good now. As Whiff dropped downward in the net worth. Dabbleman's still farming away. This him? Going, looks like straight for the BKB. He's not going for the Blink Dagger right away this time. He needs the BKB to deal with Invoker, deal with Timbersaw, deal with Ogre. Bane's ultimate goes through it, but that's about it. Bane's ultimate and obviously Terrorblade's ultimate and all of his damage. So Nova does go in on the Calypsis, and him and Tinker combined do take him out with the damage over time. Meanwhile, Sven comes in and just cleaves down the Bane. He just gets glimpsed right where he was, and he does get caught this time. The Static Storm does land, so it's a 3-for-0 trade, and they're going to take this tier 1 tower now. It's a huge gold swing for Assault Brigade, and a huge gold swing for Dabbleman again. He is towering over everybody in that once again. They're going to look to push into tier 2 with this. Oh, it's got strength over? Yeah, got strength. Still a great fight coming out from the Assault Brigade.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
The Terrorblade trades in the top lane, taking out the tier 1 there. He has completed the power charge now. But they do take the tier 2 mid as an exchange.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
They look to back up now that everybody is respawned. So Ring comes out, 17.5 minutes for... Oh my god, he's so sad. Yellow, 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 yellow. Look here. Very, very annoying. I don't think they are going to go on to J1 here with the cold snap, but he is just going to ult himself. He should get out here. Yep, he is down. He will be back to town, but he dies anyway.
Makes sense.
Too much damage, the fountain healing just wasn't enough. Killing Spring going the way of Terrorblade. BKB finish for this Fen at 18 minutes. Poker's item progression go. Amassing up gold now. Terrorblade just got an item. He has a Yasuo now, so he's going for the Manta build. Like, unless he wants to go SNY, but it looks like he is going to get gone on by here by the... No? Alright, Sven's just going to farm up his illusions and his creep. Similar Roche situation as last game, although Dry Squad's Roche potential is significantly higher.
Dire's middle tower
Ability to kill Roche. As they are gonna go on the Terrorblade here. Looks like they are gonna kill him. And Jesus and the Timbersaw just walks in and gets annihilated, and Scruff as well. Too much damage coming out. They all run in and die instantly. The glimpse lands on the 13 AM. He's going to try to TP out, and it looks like he will succeed. But still, 3-for-0 trade and a tower, and just more money into TSB's pockets.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower
Invoker's
is
trying to
under
do some
attack.
split push into the mid lane. Nova. Not gonna let him do that. Nova should be fine. No, yeah, he's fine. So is this tier 2 tower, as everybody's now responding. Assault Brigade's just gonna back up. Invoker is going for the Aghanim Scepter after that. Dabbleman might go for a blink now that he has his BKB, not sure. Most likely. Blink is so nice on that hero. Is J1 gonna get caught out? No, everybody's just gonna run right past him. There is a ward blocking this camp.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They do successfully de-ward it. Nice. Okay, cool. Like Ogre Magi is going straight for the Aghanim Scepter. Crony looking to close in on his blink. Sven picks up his blink. Tinker is starting to get back into the game, slowly but surely. That kill on the Terrorblade top was so huge for him. Versaw's closing up his Bloodstone. This is the casual Timber Chain. Mechanism coming out again, a great timing from this Oracle. As Nova's gonna look for a kill onto Terrorblade, does not find him, gets juked. And it looks like they are gonna get him eventually. As, yeah, the lasso comes out. And yeah, he's dead. Static Storm might have been a little overkill, but they just wanted to make sure he did not get the Sunder off, because that would have been devastating, as he could easily meta turn and kill him. As a Crony, not at the net worth he'd like to be at, but he's definitely back in the game. In fact, he is. You don't count Dabbleman. He's only 2k. He's only 2k below the Invoker now. When very, very much lower inning stage. It's like TSB just going to use their money advantage, hammer into this tier 2 tower. Now they're sporting a 6,000 gold lead.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Looks like they're looking for a lasso. Lasso's up in 5 seconds though. As he force stabs him forward, I guess that's a lasso. And they get the glimpse off. Who needs lasso when you can just force stab him?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And they might be able to go for this kill. As, yeah, now they use the lasso. He is certainly dead. As, no, the reactive armor kicks in. But yeah, he's dead. Okay.
You've been wounded.
And wound. This Invoker almost has an Aghanim Scepter. He's got 200 gold. Could just sell his Null Talisman and get it. Able to do better in this fight probably if he has it. And Tinker disconnects again, having those internet problems. There, where? Alright, looks like we're going back into the SmackDown. As a annoyed Dabbler, he just looks like TSB should be looking towards that Roshan. They'd be able to see so much better. Ben's got a Chrysalis now. Oh boy. Going for the big numbers. Daedalus. They are gonna go into the Roshan pit. Dry Squad's Roach fight potential not quite as good as this game. And we saw last game, they couldn't even execute that properly. He was scouted out with the Sunstrike. Looks like the Salt Brigade are quite confident that they can just hold this though. As yeah, Dry Squad are just gonna give this up. You know, they can't do anything about it. TSB is just too big right now. Dabbleman's gonna take it though. I don't know that he has anything to drop. I'm thinking the Tinker's gonna come and take it. He's gonna drop. He dropped his Chrysalis. Okay. That makes sense. Chrysalis gives mediocre damage and a mediocre crit versus having 2 lives. If he had the full Daedalus, it'd be a different story, but look for the 5-man smoke instantly, try to pick off any stragglers. And they will find a straggler in the form of a Terrorblade, as they don't notice him for just a second, but they're gonna smack him down anyway.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Lasso comes out onto the Bane, so they're gonna have a key disabled and not be part of their kit anymore. 2 for no fight there.
Dire's structure.
There were no skills. Oh, there we go. Not gonna push in too hard though. They don't have their lanes pushed out or their team with them. This bottom lane is really easy to rat.
Dire's middle tower has been denied. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Invisibility!
The TSB not looking to push their advantage just yet. Fairplay does have the Manta style, but just being eclipsed by Sven. Getting the Aghanim Scepter. Going for the better build. Guardian Greaves at 28 minutes for this Oracle is really good. Okay, one getting plenty of money. And Sauce with the Invis rune. Gonna be able to find 13 AM. Not exactly what he wanted to catch with, but it doesn't matter as he glimpses back to Bane as Bane gets stunned up. Looks like Bane's gonna get taken out pretty easily too. As the 2 supports of Dry Squad get cleaned up. Hammer into this. He's got the God Strength on, and he just does mad damage to this tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Spearmaker doing work.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Devilman actually is going to get his Aegis popped here by Terrorblade, but Nova's going to leap in and grab Calypsis. He can't really move very much, and he is actually going to die.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't know how far behind they are. This Terrorblade still has very good damage with the Bloodlust and his Metamorphosis. Warcry's good at mitigating that, but once that's over... So Aegis down and Batrider down. Sitting strong. Did take out the tier 3 tower, but they did not grab any of the racks. They only did damage. The melee, which that will just regenerate. Crony, about 3/4 of the way to his Aghanim Scepter. Thassa's Force Staff Aether Lens. Get massive range on this spell. TSB are going to try to do some more sieging here. Just going to hammer into the racks. BKB is activated by the Sven. As the Fiend's Grip gets instantly purged, and this Sven is just doing so much damage. He has the full Daedalus now, and he is just critting people left and right. As he does get taken out though by the Sunder, and they chose to die for kills instead of going for the Rex, and in turn they will pay with their lives. As Crony, what is Crony doing? Oh no, he is just dead. 4 for 2 trade, and the Dry Squad do successfully defend their base. As the Assault Brigade got a little too hungry for kills there, and that is a huge gold swing for them.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And Crony's still having issues. So, Assault Brigade have a solid lead on this game, but if they're not careful, it could slip away very easily, as they have not yet taken Iraq's, and they just lost a big team fight. Still have 10,000 net worth advantage. looks like Crony's back. Yeah, Crony's just been having a really rough game. His rubber early game combined with these internet problems. Wouldn't be surprised to see Sven coming out with the Satanic, this next item. He's still trying to close in on the Zagan Scepter. Yeah, Sven just goes for the Boots of Travel. Okay, so he just wants to... And he's really running out of slots here. So all he can really go for now is Satanic, unless he wants to get rid of an item. Get rid of either Blink or Echo. I think both of those items are pretty important right now. I guess he could get rid of the Echo if he wanted to go for an attack speed item. An Assault Cuirass. Need a Moon Shard still, too. Gonna... Assault Brigade are gonna smoke up here. Trying to look for a Dry Squad. Looks like they are gonna find Invoker, Ellipsis, and H2. They just get cleaved into oblivion. The two-man stun coming out from Davalman, and he just shreds them, and the Glimpse comes out, and Scruff is dead on the Bane as well. And hopefully they'll just go straight for buildings this time instead of the diving shenanigans they were doing before. It looks like they will. They finally get the racks that they would deserve for about 10 minutes now. And it looks like they're just gonna go straight bottom. Maybe? Or are they gonna back? Yeah, they're gonna go bottom. And that's his bottom racks. God's Strength is over. And looks like they're just gonna be able to. Oh no, they're diving again. Okay, here we go. Oh wow! People are getting shredded again. 3 people just died. Okay, Christian's gonna die to the Terrorblade, and they need to be careful. Oh, Davalman comes back and gets sundered by the Terrorblade, but he does pop the God Strength and just kills everybody at about 50 HP. Red Squad looking at Davalman. Oh, he does die though. That's a lot of money. There's a lot of buybacks expended on the side of Dry Squad now. J1 and Sauce just trying to book it out of here, but... Oh, Sauce just 4 stabs out. Nova's able to get out, but J1 looks like he's going to be the sacrifice, as he does not have mana to TP out. Yep.
Impossible.
So they get 1 lane of Rex, and they do damage to a second, but that's going to regen, and there's about a pretty huge gold swing there. Actually, wow. No, yeah, they would have got a huge gold swing, but they bought back on 2 heroes. So their economy is pretty crippled. They didn't get, they barely gained anything from winning that fight. They gained 700 gold. Timbersaw hasn't really advanced his items, even though he has 3,800 gold on him. And yeah, the Satanic comes out for Dappleman. Dress Squad still holding in here. It's 40 minutes into the game now. This Sven is pretty much 6-slotted. He can just get a Moon Shard and BOTs too, unless he wants to swap out his Echo Surge or something. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to look towards Roshan now. Probably will go to Crony. Since Dappleman is full slots. He has an ult element in his inventory. I don't know if Dry Squad know this is happening. They do have a ward here, so they should. It looks like they're just going to let it happen. Yeah, they're just going to let it happen. Free Roshan for TSB. Is it going to Dappleman? Wait, what would he drop? I guess I could go to Nova. Okay, he's going to drop his Echo Saber. Okay, so it is going to be the Sven. So he's sacrificing the ability to burst heroes with the ability to burst buildings. Without much risk to himself. They really should push top lane, honestly. They still have a tier 2 up here. Get that out of the way so they have a path to mega creeps. They're just going to group up and push down the bot lane, but they are going to smoke up. Try to make their way into the base, as the Aghanim Scepter is now complete for Crony on the Tinker. Spamming those rockets.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Being annoying. As top lane is pushing in. It looks like they're just going to siege the Rex. BKB, maybe? No, he's just going to give... Oh, he actually does miss as the Force Staff comes out. And they're just going to keep hitting the buildings.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Oh my god. So they just blew everything on Dappleman. And the Terrorblade is dead, as well as the Bane. So it looks like BKB is going to be activated by the Sven here, and he's just going to go in and start cleaving people down. So he pops the God Strength, but they're just going to turn back onto the Ogre Magi and they take buildings. So probably looking towards the tier 4s now, as they cannot take the top racks. It looks like they're just going to end the game. There are no buybacks left on the side of Dry Squad. Terrorblade does not have buyback, so it's just Invoker and Timbersaw against the world. And they're probably just going to get taken down instantly by the Sven. Lipsis going on to Crony here. It's Crony with the level 1 Dagon. And it looks like, yeah. Are they going to get the exposed Ancient? Oh, it looks like they're just going to back off, as they want it though. Nova's going to try to take it here, as they do expose the Ancient. So 3-man Tornado into the EMP. Going to do a little bit of damage, but it looks like the TSB... Oh no, they're just going to go ham. They don't care. They're just going to go in. Heat Ball comes out, completely whiffs. And no, they do not catch Timbersaw, but he's dead anyway. There's just too much damage. Terrorblade is finally back. Timbersaw buys back. And TSB got to be careful. The Dappleman's damage is mitigated now as he is enfeebled.
Is under attack. Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
Yeah, there you go. Alright, so he's just going to keep doing damage to people. And use the Satanic, get back to full health really easily.
Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
Now the BKB is over. And it looks like, yeah, they're just going to retreat now, as Crony and Sauce did die on the back lines. But the Ancient is now exposed. Dry Squad is even deeper in the hole at a 25,000 gold deficit, and Dabbling with almost 30k net worth. Is he gonna get picked off? He is. He's just dead. 1,400 gold for Calypsis here. I think they're too far in the hole though. I don't think that'll matter very much. It's annoying for Dabbleman, but still doing quite well. His pipe comes out for the Oracle, BKB comes out for Nova and the Bat Rider, and they're just getting items upon items. They're going to be pushing top next to try to take Mega Creeps. With an exposed engine, this game is very hard for Dry Squad. It'll be a miraculous comeback if they manage to pull it off. A little turtle? It's a little turtle courier. I have never seen that before. That is so cool. Flying.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, so I guess in Dota world, pushing mid and top. And what's this? Is he gonna reveal himself? No. He's just gonna escape. But there is 3 of each team here. Dry Squad really, really wanting to capitalize off winning that fight and picking off the Sven.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Double damage room.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower has been denied.
Double damage ogre, everybody better watch out. He does have the eggs. If he gets those 4x multi-casts, it could be ugly. Looks like they are just gonna go in on Sven here, but doing minimal damage to him. He's just gonna run at people. Trying to look for the Invoker, but Invoker's just gonna ghost walk right on out. And they're just gonna, they're just gonna keep pushing this top lane. As Dry Squad try to find stuff in this bottom lane. Trying to pick up what items he can. Fuck Timbersaw, please. Timbersaw looks like he's going for Octarine Core. Parablade still sitting on the Boots of Travel Anti-Style. And he has double Aquila because of reasons.
Radiant's top tower
Notice
is
that.
under attack.
Okay, so easy siege here from TSB. I just don't think that Dry Squad have the items that they need.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's
And it looks
bottom
like
tower
there might be a
is
pickup
under
here as
attack.
Calypsis is invis. They do detect him and he's just gonna get taken out. He does have buyback, however.
Dire's bottom
Parablade
tower
is
has
meanwhile
fallen.
pushing the top lane as Brony disconnects once again. So he's back, but I guess Dry Squad aren't responding. Alright, they're good. Like, wow, they do pick off the the Timbersaw here as he just gets bursted down by... Oh no, he does get out. Barely gets out. Oh, they do get the glimpse off though, so he's dead. Yeah, he is very dead. And they're just gonna look to take Mega Creeps here. Back up a massive Dabbleman Sven. And he just goes in. No, he's gonna go straight for the Terrorblade. His Fiend's Grip though But he is just taking absolutely no damage. I guess that was supposed to be a 12 round. But actually, they are able to... Crony barely... Oh, he's dead anyway. Buyback on the Sven. Looks like Sven's going to TP back into the fight. He's just going to go back in, kill the Terrorblade. Terrorblade buys back. Glimpse back onto the Bane. He's dead. He has buyback though. And it looks like the TSB are going to be able to take Mega Creeps. But they do have a Glyph here. Glyph comes out. Nova's getting low. Element just wants to go in and just hit people. He has to watch out. The Sunder is up. If he does, oh, he does not get it off. He does not get the Sunder off. And he is dead without buyback. And Sven is still alive and ready to hit things. And they are going to take Mega... Are they going to take Mega Creeps? Okay, he just activates the Satanic and uses that. And GG is called by Dry Squad as the Salt Brigade advance 2-0 in 82L.